Welcome back, everyone who is returning. My name is Jack. I am the Holistic Siren, tarot reader, Reiki master, psychic medium, spiritual gift mentor, and practicing witch. So welcome, 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 all the beautiful souls here. I am so excited to have you. So I am going to do the weekly reading or weekly predictions through the tarot. Sorry, I am playing catch up right now. I've been very sick. So I'm feeling much better now. My energy is coming back. So anyway, I am big on interaction, so please comment ready if y'all are ready for the predictions through the tarot to see what we can expect this week. Okay, any obstacles, challenges to pay attention to, and then the guidance for you guys. All right, we do have a new moon in Capricorn on December 23rd. It is December 19th when I'm recording this. But whenever you're watching this, you are meant to. I do repost all readings on YouTube. So if you guys want to rewatch it, take notes, whatever, you can do that on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, the message is timeless. So whenever you're watching this, doesn't matter. You're meant to find it now. Okay. Last thing I will say for everyone here who is live, we have a 50K like goal every single morning, so please tap the screen to like the live. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel, all right? But anyway, let's pop into it. God, source, universe, divine creator of all things, only for our highest and best and through your divine love and light. What can we expect this week? So guys, we have the new moon in Capricorn. We have the winter solstice. We have the, we're shifting into Capricorn season. All right. So a lot of energy is happening this week. Lots of shifts. And apparently wish fulfillment's coming through. 9 of Cups coming right out of the deck. I love that. 10 of Wands, this is a wish fulfillment coming from something that you have put a lot of your time, your energy, your passion into. Okay, this would have been something creative, maybe something career related, relationship related. I also feel like there's a release of burden this week, which makes a lot of sense with the new moon cycle coming, okay? Wheel of Fortune, wow. And then the Strength card. Guys, your tenacity, your persistence, your inner strength is being rewarded this week with the Wheel of Fortune. A positive turn with regard to what has been overburdening you, okay? 10 of Wands. So let me know in the comments, what do you feel has been burdening you? What has been a burden? What has been weighing on your shoulders? Okay, this would have been something that you would have had to face with courage, stepping into your power as well. Queen of Cups, you definitely would have had to keep your emotions very balanced. You could have had to make a very difficult decision to release a burden, or that decision is coming this week. But I feel like this is a decision you want, okay? With that 9 of Cups, that's emotional fulfillment for you specifically. So I feel like a lot of you have been on a journey of focusing on yourself, right? We're taught very much to be selfless, to give to others, when you guys have been depleting yourself so much giving to others, but now you're redirecting the energy and giving it back to yourself. That's that Queen of Cups energy. I also feel like something may be happening this week that intuitively you've been feeling, okay? So this could be a very positive turn of events with regard to your career, a relationship, maybe launching a business. Plus Jupiter is going direct. Jupiter is shifting into Aries December 20th, which is tomorrow. So guys, if you are having any creative ideas, any business ideas, any inspiration to shift careers, to travel, to initiate something, now would be the time to do it, especially before we enter into Mercury retrograde on December 29th. Okay, so I would pay attention to what I'm also feeling something started in Aries season this year. So Aries season was mid-March to mid-April. So go back to what you were starting, or something creative or something you were passionate about that was kicking off at that time. Queen of Swords. Okay, 2 queens. So we have heavy Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. If you're not those signs, that's okay. And then the High Priestess. Wow. Okay. And the Eight of Swords. I just heard I told you so. I told you so. But I feel like this is a situation where you are going to be the one saying I told you so. For a lot of you guys, I feel like this week you're something you saw, like maybe you guys are clairvoyant, like maybe you're having prophetic dreams. It's like something your intuition told you would happen is going to happen. All right. I also feel like there's some sort of truth coming out. There's like a conversation happening with this Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. I feel like you guys know it's time to share something with this, especially with this High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. What I'm hearing is you guys are done pretending. You guys are done pretending that you're like a person that you're not. I feel like there's some sort of truth that you're sharing about yourself. I also feel like you know that, I feel like this week, guys, there's going to be an opportunity for you guys to have a conversation that you know you've needed to have for a very long time. Okay, I feel like you're in a place now, and this is with a very specific person, okay? So I feel like you guys are in a very, whether you realize it or not, a more mature emotional place and a more mature place in where your style of communication is mature, okay? Like where you're able to articulate how you're feeling through words. It's a very mature throat chakra. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are like, like clearing your throat or drinking more water or tea. There's just something here about like having a conversation that only your intuition was telling you that you're going to have. And this is a fated conversation. To me, this would be like you wanting to... Okay, get the fuck out of here. Sorry, hold on. Person telling me to fucking repent a million times. Anyway, I just feel like some of you have been wishing, like, I just wish I could tell this person how they made me feel. I wish I could articulate the burden, the struggle that this person put me through. It's almost like that's the wish fulfillment, if that makes sense. It's like unloading on the person that put the load on you. Does that make sense to you guys? I also feel like there's something here about you being honest with the burden that you've placed on yourself, because Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction. So, but let's dive. Yeah, okay. Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, whoa, and then Three of Swords. Now I don't read reversals in this deck, but that did come in the reverse, which I like. Nine of Swords. All right, so this is a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, but this has been building up, okay? But what I like about the Nine of Swords on the bottom with the three cards that came out first, you guys, is the Six of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and then the Three of Swords. I feel like you guys are no longer falling into the trap where you give and give and give of your energy. You're other people's cheerleader, but you're never your own cheerleader, if that makes sense. I feel like there's something to be celebrated this week, but it has something to do with overcoming something that's been breaking your heart, or breaking your own heart at least. It's like you guys are moving forward even though it hurts. Does that make sense? You're moving forward because you know it's the right thing for you, but it hurts at the same time. Emotionally, I mean. But that makes sense because it's almost like you're leaving the past behind. You're leaving someone behind, like an emotional connection. But this emotional connection didn't give you anything other than anxiety, fear, worry. To me, what I'm hearing also too is like, are they gonna come back? Are they gonna do the right thing? What do they think of me? Yada yada yada. But it's like, that this cycle this is a big closure. Like, I feel like this is a big karmic cycle that has been repeating, rinse and repeat in past lives. And you're like, I'm done. I'm done letting this affect my life. Like the heartache, the emotional pain. You know what? I'm going to go through it now so I don't have to repeat it again in another life or in this life for that matter. Let's put that out there. I also feel like some of you may run into someone that is no longer in your life, but when you see them, it's almost like when you're afraid that you're going to run into a person and you're going to like freak out. Like you're going to get anxious or say the wrong thing or trip over your words or something. But I wouldn't worry about that, guys. I feel like you have gone to such a great place that this person's energy isn't going to affect you as much as you think it is. It's all in your head. Okay, so stop playing out scenarios where you're like, you freak out or you trip or you stumble over your words or something. Like when you see this person, it's almost like the energy is like, okay, like whatever. I kind of know who you are, but it's not going to affect you as much. Now, this is interesting, okay? A past life cycle that a lot of you have gone through has something to do with something you're hiding, okay, or have hidden. Now, this isn't a bad thing that you're hiding, but it's something that breaks your heart. Like, it's almost like in past lives, there's been a theme of you not being able to be who you truly are. Probably because fear of judgment, fear of ostracism or being left out, fear of being persecuted, depending on the timeline that you were in. Like, for example, like witch trials, you couldn't say you were a witch or a healer or something because you'd be burnt at the stake. You get what I'm saying? But now in this time in 2022, that doesn't happen because it's illegal. But anyway, it's like now is your time. Now is the lifetime, okay? Regardless of your fear of being persecuted, ostracized, left out, rejected. I feel like rejection is a big theme for you guys, or abandonment, okay? And that would be a theme across the board. Rejection or abandonment in your job, in your relationships, in your family, blah, 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 whatever. But it's all fear. It's all in your head, okay? It's not reality. Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess, Three of Swords. You're realizing that it's hurt you more to hide this aspect of yourself rather than be honest and share it and be open about it. It hurts you more. So you're like, well, what's the difference? Like, I can either keep hurting emotionally and hiding who I am, or I can just be like, fuck it, I'm going to be honest with who I am, and whoever doesn't like it's not going to like it, and that's it. I also feel like, too, some of your relationships have failed because you've hidden this aspect of yourself or hidden who you truly are to try and be the person that you thought your partner wanted you to be. And that's why your relationship failed, because there was never a true connection because you were never truly who you were or who you are. Does that make sense to you guys? And maybe you started showing who you are and your partner didn't like that. And your partner was like, well, who's the person you were when we met? Like, I want that person back. But in reality, that was never who you really are. Does that make sense? Okay, I know that was like very like all like topsy-turvy, but that's kind of what I'm getting here is like the lesson keeps repeating itself because you had to become self-aware. Okay? Plus, a lot of you guys, you have a much bigger purpose in this life with regard to what you're hiding about who you are. So there is like some Now listen, I usually go the spiritual gift route. A lot of you are empaths or spiritually gifted. Okay, let me know what spiritual gift you have. Are you an empath, a clairvoyant, a medium, whatever? However, if you don't align with any of that, there is a gift that you have hidden. You could be a writer. You could want to be a public speaker. You could be a healer. You could want to be a social worker, work with children, work with animals. There's something here that is very empathic, okay? Now, you can be empathic without being an empath, all right? So, some of you may be stepping into your witchy vibes, okay? Stepping into magic or learning how to manifest. It's just some hidden aspect of yourself that this week you're like, I am setting the intention that I am gonna say it out loud. And whether you say it out loud on social media, to a specific person, to a group of people, or maybe just to yourself. Maybe just to yourself. It's something with the throat chakra, so sharing it in any communication fashion. Okay? This is the week to do it, especially with Jupiter moving into Aries tomorrow, so on the 20th. So Jupiter into Aries, Aries represents the self, okay? So I would look where Aries falls in your chart, what house it falls in, because that is an area of your life that is going to expand and become very abundant. Because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, of abundance, of long distance travel, of higher learning. Okay, so you guys may be inspired, like I said, to expand knowledge or learning in an area that you were scared of or that you were told not to learn. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is a situation where, like, maybe your parents told you should be a doctor or a lawyer or whatever, and you're like, you wanted to do something completely different, something out of the box. Guys, do the out of the box thing. The energy is so prime this week, okay? Because it's going to bring you a lot of success, and it's going to stop this repeating pattern of you feeling heartbroken, you not feeling emotionally fulfilled. You not feeling emotionally fulfilled and getting you out of this anxiety. Wow. All right. So, who is ready for the guidance piece? The guidance piece. Comment ready. And guys, keep tapping the screen to like the live. We have a 50K like goal. Let's do this. Oh, I'm glad that you guys feel like I'm talking directly to you. That's great. Leia, let me know if the reading's resonating. What's resonating for you guys? Let me know. Let me know. Let your girl know. By the way, for all my newbies, hello, my name is Jack. Comment Jack if I am resonating with your energy, you guys. It's very important for a reader, a medium, a psychic, whoever. Very important that you resonate with that person's energy. Okay? My full name is Jacqueline, but all my friends call me Jack. So if you consider me a friend, a soul fam member, comment Jack. Let's do this. All right, cool. So let's see. God, Source, Universe, Divine, Creator of all things. What is the guidance for us this week? What is the guidance? 8 of Cups. Walk away and don't look back. Now, interesting enough, we had the 9 of Cups come out first, okay? So it's interesting that the 8 of Cups came out with the guidance because that wish fulfillment, that 9 of Cups energy is coming in because you're walking away from something or someone, okay? Something that served its purpose and you're very much done with. I feel like, again, I've been saying this like the last 2 weeks. I'm feeling like an energy of you guys moving. Like a lot of you guys are moving, like locations, maybe traveling, now, the 8 of Cups is the only card with an eclipse in it. Okay, this is an eclipse. So something kicked off during eclipse season, so October, November. So you're walking away from something or someone that was like put in your face, okay, in October, November during eclipse season. Something that was falling apart, faded changes. Yeah, Knight of Wands, and then there's that travel energy, and then the Devil. Right, so we have Capricorn, all right? So you are walk into Capricorn season confident, all right? 4 of Wands. Yeah, a lot of breakups happening during eclipses. So the guidance is Four of Wands. Know that you're on the right path. All right. The Four of Wands is a card of achievement. Some people call it the 1111 card. That is not what it means in traditional tarot. However, I heard 1111, so that's what I'm going to say. Okay. But the Four of Wands is a card of crossing a finish line, reaching a goal and celebrating those goals. So the guidance is celebrate the goals you've already achieved so you can attract more to celebrate. All right. Eight of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. I feel like you guys may be walking away from a Capricorn, walking away from an Aries, Leo, Sag, walking away from a relationship with a person that is very in and out. With you 1 minute, not there, not with you the next. Very inconsistent, non-committal. I feel like you could be leaving a job that just constantly runs your energy dry, drains your energy. Walking away from anything that like restricts you from doing things that you want to do. And things meaning like learning new things, like taking a leap of faith, traveling on the drop of a dime, anything that blocks your freedom. So take that as it resonates, because we have a lot of people in here. So the guidance, walk away from anything or anyone that stifles your creativity, stifles your ability to do what you want to do. Does that make sense? Yes, my eye is actually doing much better. My eye is doing much better. Thank you so much for asking. Okay, and guys, whatever you're walking away from, celebrate it, because this has been something you've been attached to, or someone you've been attached to for a very long time. For some of you, you need to walk away from an enabler. There's an enabler in your group or in your family. I feel, for some reason, I keep hearing like walking away from restriction placed on you by family. This could be belief systems though too. Four of Wands, I'm hearing perfect match. So it's almost like you guys are trying to find the perfect match as far as soul family goes, like finding people that align with you. Okay, so that's what I feel like you're doing. Like you're walking toward maybe groups that align with your spiritual beliefs or things that you're interested in. It doesn't have to be spiritual. Okay. But also I feel like you're walking away from fear, letting fear direct your decision making. Does that make sense? Because the devil can be fear, especially around religion, because you see the upside down pentagram, that's associated with Satan, okay? But Satan is a manifestation from Christian belief, okay? So I feel like you're no longer, okay. Part of your wish fulfillment is learning or walking towards topics, subject matter, areas that maybe your belief system or religion made you fear, but now you're like, I'm curious and I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not letting old belief systems dictate my decision making. Does that make sense to you guys? Or I'm not allowing family to dictate my decision making. Okay, here we go. I'm walking away from other people's projections of fear, anxiety. I'm also walking away from codependency. So I feel like there's a lot of codependency in your family, and that's why you guys had codependency attachments in your romantic relationships. Okay? This could be with the mother. I'm getting like mother vibes. Doesn't have to be though. It could be anybody. But it's like maybe your mother or father, parents, or someone growing up used money, used a living situation, used like physical things to keep you bound to them through guilt tripping or just control. Okay, there's something they used to manipulate or control you to keep you under their like control a little bit. Okay, again, take it as it resonates. You guys are finally saying, fuck that. I am not doing that anymore, okay? So here's an example, okay? Do you guys want an example? Do you guys want an example? Comment story time. This is my version of story time when I share my life story with you guys. Or a version of it. A version of it. Okay. So, for everyone who doesn't know, I live in New Jersey. My fiance and I are moving to North Carolina. Okay. Now, my mom, she's a narcissist. She is probably bipolar or has borderline personality disorder. But she was very abusive to me growing up, physically and emotionally. And we had a very codependent relationship. My mom would use money to control me, to keep me under her thumb. Okay, and emotional manipulation. She would guilt trip me all the time. She would tell me how ungrateful I am, even though I would express gratitude to her. She would just make me feel like shit. And then she would apologize, and then the cycle would begin all over again. Okay? Does this resonate with anyone? Because I feel like a lot of you guys went through this with a parent or your mom, or someone growing up. But anyway, it's like the shame, guilt cycle, and then the apology. You get what I'm saying? Shame, guilt, apology, shame, guilt, apology. You get me? So me moving to North Carolina with my fiance is me finally cutting that last little cord with my mom, because my parents live in New Jersey, okay? And my parents helped me with my condo that I live in now. So me leaving my condo that I'm in now and moving to North Carolina, I will have zero attachment to my mom. Zero. Okay? She will have absolutely no control over what I do, my actions, my finances, whatever. Okay? And yes, it took me a long time to get there. All right? It doesn't matter how long it took you to get there, it just matters that you got there, right? So that's the example. Of course, apply this where it hits for you in your life, all right? Guys, it took me a long time to realize this. Like, I thought I was completely independent. I thought I was doing my own thing, yada, yada, yada. I didn't have this epiphany until I was in North Carolina this past week looking for houses. I really did. And my mom guilt trips me all the time. She holds grudges. She holds on to resentment. She'll throw shit in my face from like 5 years ago. Like that we have worked through already. Like, so you guys picking up what I'm putting down? All right. I feel like you guys are no longer letting a parent or someone growing up shame you or guilt trip you anymore or gaslight you. Big gaslighting. Like everything is your fault. Blah, 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 blah. Very toxic. Yes. Let's see. Additional guidance. I think we have the same mom. A lot of us probably have the same mom or same sister, brother, father. It's crazy. Okay, 9 of Swords. There's that fear and anxiety. The 7 of Swords. And then the 3 of Swords. All in your head. Justice. I love this. Okay, so karma coming in. All right. What I'm hearing, guys, is there's no need for you to intervene. Karma is going to deliver what this person deserves. And I'm not saying you're wishing harm on anyone or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what this person did to you is going to come back around. Justice, okay? Libra, balancing of the scales. This could have something to do with a Libra or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to, though. But whoever is stealing your energy, taking up too much space in your mind, trust that things are going to balance out this week. 3 of Swords. Also, you guys, whatever you're scared to pursue, whatever you're scared to do, like if you're scared to move, scared to step into your gifts, start the business, change the career, go back to school, have the conversation, end a relation, whatever it is, apply it where it resonates, because I've got a lot of people in here. Do it anyway, okay? The thing that is stealing your joy is your own mind. You just if you keep telling yourself something's not going to work out, it's not going to work. Okay, your manifesting power is very, very strong this week, especially because we have a new moon in Capricorn, okay? And Venus in Capricorn as of today, I think. Venus in Capricorn. Yeah, Venus in Capricorn. And then Jupiter in Aries. So what you think is going to manifest tangibly fast. So if you guys are thinking negatively about your finances, about your career, about your living situation, anything physical or tangible, your health, it's gonna go the wrong direction, all right? So make sure you're practicing positive affirmations, and really looking at the nitty gritty, looking at the foundation of why you're having so many negative thoughts, or like what is stealing your joy. I also feel like stop comparing your journey. Stop comparing your journey. That is really, really stealing your thunder, okay? It's like, oh, I should have started earlier. Why didn't I start then? Coulda, woulda, shoulda energy, okay? Start now. All you have is the present moment, you guys. Start now. Because for some of you, the anxiety is building up because you're not taking a risk. You're not taking a leap of faith on some sort of idea. You're not breaking away from the crowd. You're staying in the crowd being a follower when you were always meant to be a leader, okay? Let me say that again. You are being a follower when you were always meant to be a leader. Is that resonating for you guys? By the way, we have 50K like goal. Tap, tap, tap the screen. We're almost there, y'all. And walking away from whatever this is or whoever this is, yes, it's going to cause anxiety, guys. But you're robbing yourself of a really amazing opportunity and new beginning if you stay where you are, okay? The universe is trying to balance the scales here, Libra, okay? Trying to deliver what you deserve because you've maintained your integrity here, okay? I feel like whoever I'm talking to here you have very high moral standards, high ethics. You're just always wanting to do the right thing. But for some reason in your life, like things have just happened to you that are negative over and over again. It's like you see other people winning and you feel like you're not. You are, but you got to stop the comparison game because that's manifesting a negative result for a lot of you guys. What else? What other guidance for us this week? Whoa, that came out fast. Queen of Wands, step into your power. Be assertive, be bold. The World, Six of Wands again. A lot of fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag again. Okay, and then Two of Pentacles. There we go. A Taurus, Virgo, Cap. There's that earth energy, aside from Capricorn from the Devil card. You guys are like, the Two of Pentacles is like, do I have the resources to do this? I feel like you're either weighing priorities or you're like juggling an idea. You're like, or an action to take. Should I do this? Should I not? Should I pursue this new education, this new job, this new business, this financial opportunity, da 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 da, you get what I'm saying? Relationship, or should I not? Should I leave the relationship or should I stay? Should I put myself out there or should I not? You get what I'm saying? Okay, again, apply it where it resonates. All right, so whatever you're juggling, guys, you're meant to move forward and do it because Queen of Wands, the World, and Six of Wands, it's going to bring in a lot of confidence, a lot of success, a lot of independence and freedom to be who you are, okay? If it's more than one thing, then it's more than one thing. Apply it where it resonates. But the Queen of Wands, she is the only, the Queen of Wands is the only card, court card in the wand suit that is not covered by salamanders. So you can see here the Knight of Wands, he's covered, he or she doesn't matter, covered by salamanders. In the tarot, salamanders represent protection from fire, okay? So the Queen of Wands doesn't have the salamanders. It doesn't mean that she's not protected. It means that she's like bold and bodacious. She is just like, I'm going to fucking do it anyway. I'm going to take a risk and I don't care because I know, she knows that she's going to learn something. Whether she fails or succeeds, she's going to learn something valuable from this experience. Guys, you're not going to fail. I feel like a lot of you guys need to hear that. You are not going to fail. You are not going to fail. The world, the Six of Wands. Guys, if you take this risk, you take this leap with that Queen of Wands, it has something to do with your creativity, your career space, something regarding who you are. Again, a shadow aspect. Look at this. The little black cat represents her shadow. You guys have been doing a lot of shadow work. You've been presented with a lot of lessons and a lot of needing to step out of your ego, okay? You're closing a chapter of not seeing what you have to offer the world, is what I'm seeing here. I feel like you guys are ready to step onto the stage. Like whether that is figurative or literal. Some of you may be singers, actresses, something that's very center stage, or maybe wanting to step into social media, blogging, writing a book, something very public, okay? So if you feel like you want to write a book about your story or a podcast, a blog, starting a business about your journey and how you closed out cycles, or starting a career, a business, or a job relating to something you're passionate about, okay? Guys, you're going to succeed. Stop sitting there and juggling if you can do it or not and just friggin' do it. Just friggin' do it. I feel like you guys have been waiting, like a lot of hesitancy energy. Cause that's like what this Two of Pentacles has been coming out a lot. It's like, ooh, like, should I do it? Do I have the money, the time, the resources? Am I ready? That's like the foundation of it. Am I ready? Am I ready? Am I ready? Am I ready? You're fucking ready. So go do it. All right. What are you guys like ready to do? What do you want to do? Let me know in the comments. Activate that throat chakra through their comments. What do you guys want to do? What have you been hesitating on? The hesitancy is blocking your success, guys. You are the only one blocking your success. So what is it? Writing a book about my life journey. Very cool. RV life, travel. I love that. Moving to a new city, starting my own business, starting a business, book, blog. Acting, writing a play. I love this, guys. Wow. Starting a mediumship, TikTok, so cool. Social media. Wow, that's awesome, you guys. Guys, by the way, if you guys needed any additional inspiration, I'm moving to North Carolina. I've never lived there before. I was there one time when I was like 5 or 6. I'm moving to a state I've never really been to, with my fiance who I've never lived with, and taking a complete leap of faith. Just because my intuition is telling me. That's it. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. No, I'm moving to Apex, which is right next to Raleigh. Okay, but who's ready for the Oracle? Who's ready for the Oracle closing messages for this week, y'all? Begin a spiritual retreat on property I own in the mountains. Oh, so cool. So, so cool. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. And guys, before I forget, if you feel called, please give me a follow if I resonate with your energy and you don't follow me already. I really appreciate the support. Thank you for all the hearts, the likes, the gifts, all of that fun stuff. All right, so here we go. Let's see. So this is my thistle, the seed and sickle, the seed and sickle deck. All right, so the bottom of the deck we have cornflower, card number 11, and then we have blackthorn and poppy. 4 plus 6, which is 10. 1, 1, 1. There we go. 1, 1, 1. All right, but cornflower is first. Cornflower is first. Let's see. Let's see. And if anyone is interested in working with me with regard to improving your manifestation skills or stepping into your witchy side, guys. Comment witchy or manifestation. Registration is open for my Manifestation Masterclass, which is next year. And then I'm starting a Coven in January as well for anyone who wants to step into their magic. Okay, but anyway, here we go. Cornflower. A situation or idea may seem unimportant, but even weeds can be treasure in disguise. Don't dismiss them. Take the time to find their true value. Guys, I told you there's a lot of inspiration coming. There's an idea, something that you're very inspired to do. It's time to take action on it. So that was the sunrise, and then there's a sunset book for the same cards. So, all right. The cornflower reminds us that it is not a bad thing to be unique and to stand out. Literally just talked about this. What may seem out of place to some may be a source of great and unexpected beauty to others. Do not dismiss what you want to do, even if others put it down. You're inspired to do it for a reason, you guys. All right. Next is Blackthorn. Look how pretty this is. Oh my gosh, this card is gorgeous. Blackthorn. It's card number 40. I don't think we've ever gotten this card before. Okay. You know where you're going. You know where you're going. You've got a plan in place and everything feels like it's on course. But with the appearance of Blackthorn comes icy hailstorms, closely linked to the goddess of winter. The Blackthorn is a tree of strife that has a different idea of what's best for you. An unexpected change is coming your way, ready to interrupt even your best laid plans. Stay on your feet and be ready to react quickly. One wrong step will see you swept away, but if you're canny and heed this warning, you may still come out on top. Okay, so let's see what the second meaning of this card is so we can bring it full circle. Don't freak out. People may underestimate you, but you know the true power that lurks within, especially when you are surrounded by people and places that you love. Don't let other people's opinions take away your confidence in your own abilities. Okay, so I feel like what to watch out for is people coming at you a lot when you publicize what you're doing. Again, starting that business, changing careers, going back to school, stepping into your spiritual abilities, whatever it is, okay? That's like the unexpected turn, okay? So it's not anything like you're going to lose something. Don't let others' opinions take away your confidence in your own abilities. You've got this, you guys. You've got this. Because the idea, whatever you're inspired to do, you're meant to do it. And then the last card is Poppy, which is number 6. Poppy. Let's see. The devil is in the details. An old protection against pursuit by monsters involves scattering poppy seeds in your path. Spirits are compelled to stop and count any small items they come across, so this difficult task will slow them long enough for you to escape. Try not to get too entangled in the details, or you'll find yourself coming to a complete stop, aka watch out for perfectionism. It's time to let a few of the less important factors slide for the sake of moving forward. Okay, and then in the second book, grief does not have to relate to the death of a loved one. Life is full of little losses, be that of a relationship, small freedoms, times or places, any number of things. These can build up, creating a barrier to moving forward and creating new connections. No matter how small or old these unresolved feelings may be, take them out and examine them. Enjoy their better memories and then move forward, free of any negative feelings that might be holding you back. And that's what I got for you. All right. But But that was the weekly reading, you guys. Let me know what resonated the most for you, or if it just resonated in general. If you enjoyed the reading. Yes, it will be posted on YouTube. My YouTube channel is The Holistic Siren. It's the same spelling, okay, on my Instagram and